This is the Iris Explorer I60 Iriscope. So this is a little video to show you how it's set up, what are the different parts and what do they do. Okay, so let's have a look at it here. So we've got the camera here and then the lighting system here, but let's take it apart and you'll see what I mean. So there's a switch here that you can undo and then take the hot shoe or the flash hot shoe cable. Let's take the Iris Explorer, so this is the lighting system. There you go, so that's the lighting system. Then we've got the lens, and the way you undo it here, there's a little switch here, or a little lever that you can unclip, and then you can turn it and undo this. See the white dots align, sometimes it's the red dots that align. Yeah, just that's how you disconnect it. Try and keep this dust free. Then we've got here what they call the macro extension tubes. Now that's these here. Now either you get one or there's two like this. The importance is the distance. It has to be about 30 millimeters. So either one 30mm one or two 20 and 12mm ones here. So that's what this does, is it enables you to get closer to the lens, and so that the iris fills up the photo even more. So that's what this is for. Now depending on your camera, you may need an adapter. This is the M50 Mark II. It'll be the same for the M6 Mark II. And there's a couple of other ones, I think, and this comes off here on here. But if your camera is something like a D90 or a D700 or a D300 or something like that, you won't need this. And this is the lens, the sensor. Try and keep that dust free as well. So, and then you've got the camera. Now let's put it all back together. You line the white dots here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. There you go. Then the extension tube, or extension tubes. Then the lens. Sometimes it's a little bit grippy, so you have to wriggle it a little bit. Sometimes you also have to check when the camera is on that the no more battery. Okay, great, wonderful. Oh no, hang on, let me put the battery in. Okay, so I was just charging it before making the video. So this is how you put the battery in. So you just unclick it here, and this is also where you put the SD card. And let me just show you, the SD card just goes in here. Press that in and clip. Okay, so then switch the camera on. Oh, so we haven't set the date on this one yet, so I'll do that in the setup video. So, but here, if you can see, the lens needs to talk to the camera, and very occasionally it won't talk to it. So you'll see that here, if it has F00, then it means it's not talking to the lens. So you just give it a little bit of a shake, and that should just sort that out. And then we screw this back on. There we go. Okay, so when it's screwed on, screwed it a little bit too tight. There you go. What you need to do is the lens, or this part here where the battery is inside, this part here has to be straight up, kind of at 90 degrees up, or vertically up, however you want to call it. And then you've got the hot shoe, or the flash sync cable, they call it. Now you have to be careful not to put it in the wrong way, because it will go in the wrong way, but it won't communicate properly. And so sometimes on some of these cables you have like a little infrared window here that serves no purpose, and you put that in here. But very often the cable is either coming out the front or on the left hand side when you're looking at the back of the camera. And then most of them have like a lock button here to tighten it. Now, if the flash doesn't work, you have to be careful that it's fully engaged. Sometimes it can kind of be not fully engaged and it won't communicate properly. So it has to be fully pressed in and then locked. So there you go. So that's how you set up the Iris Explorer I60.